Hello everyone, this is Mumbo. Welcome back to another episode on the Hermitcraft server. It's episode 92, and today we're starting things off in a roasting hot camper van. I have experienced all the seasons in this thing. We've had hailstorms, we've had negative temperatures, and now it seems to be 22 degrees. Which is crazy because this is England. It never reaches 22 degrees Celsius in England. This is bizarre. But I've got some incredibly exciting information, which is that this could potentially be the last video that ever gets recorded in my VW bus, because we are moving into the new house tomorrow. The contracts have been exchanged, the money is in, everything is sorted, we just need to pick up the keys, and that is all happening tomorrow, and I can't wait. I don't even know what to say. There was a brief time where I didn't think it was going to happen, then everything got delayed, everything went wrong, but now we're ready to go, and I can't wait. Seriously, because it's getting difficult to breathe in here. Anyway, I'm not going to ramble on too much about that in today's Hermitcraft episode, because I could easily ramble on about it for the entire episode. It would just be the whole thing. So we're going to move on from that, and I'm going to start work on the first project of today, which is to do some work on our smart storage system. Now, we really put the time into the research and development in the previous Hermitcraft episode. I spent many hours trying to work this out and make it as fast as possible, and we managed to pull it off, and this system is super cool and super smart. All we have to do is connect up both of these modules right here, and then we need to do all the other super smart stuff that I want to do with our smart storage system next. Now, the way that we're going to connect them up should actually be relatively simple. I'm going to shoot the items out from the bottom of this side and also out from the bottom of this side. They're then going to run into each side over here as well, and then the output from this thing is actually already done. That runs out into that chest. Alright, this is stage 1 completed. So we have the little item streams that run out from these droppers, and they run across like this, and then we also have the hopper lines running up like that. So now we just need the item elevators, and that should run into the droppers, and everything should be working straight away. Fingers crossed. I really hope so. I'm catching fire in here. Alright, let's give this a whirl. So if I chuck 41 chests through into the system, they shouldn't be accepted at all. Okay, there's no space for them anywhere. So we can see that the items flow out really quite quickly, and then... okay. That's a good sign. They're kind of stacking up on the item elevators, but that's not a big deal. Yeah, it is a bit of a big deal. That's so slow. Okay, we'll put some soul sand down at the bottom. That's not a problem. But we should now see... yeah, okay, the items are flowing through this. And they are making their way out. So now we should see 41 chests inside here. Otherwise, they're being lost somewhere. And I have no clue where they could be being lost to. Brilliant. Okay, it's working. Okay, so we have got a shulker box sorting system all done, nice and fast, really working well. Brilliant. Let's move on to the stuff behind it. And to do that, we need to pop into the redstone testing well. The first thing that I want to work on is a non-stackable item filter, which should, in theory, be incredibly easy. In fact, that should actually all be done. So if I was to place in, let's say, 16 of these items and 3 swords, we should see that all 16 of those made it to the end, and then all the swords drop down into this area here. That is perfect. So those non-stackable items are then going to run through into this little system right here, which should, in theory, sort out the regular non-stackable items, which will end up in this chest, and then the shulker boxes, because we want to separate shulker boxes from the regular non-stackable items. Let's give this a whirl. Alright, so I've just put a bunch of items into here. Now we see, so all of the non-stackable items, which are the chests, look like they're making their way into the correct place. And then shulker boxes look like they're in the right place. And the swords look like they're in the right place. No way! So I put 4 of each in, and then 32 chests, and we got that all sorted. Okay, this is amazing. So then what we're going to do is we're going to send all of the stackable items through into the large part of the storage system. They're all going to be sorted through there. We're going to send the non-stackable items that aren't shulker boxes into the miscellaneous items of the sorting system, because obviously they can't be sorted anywhere, so it doesn't make sense to send them around the entire circuit. It causes lag unnecessarily, so that's fantastic. So they'll be sent off like that. And then we're going to take the shulker boxes, we're going to empty those out of all of their items, and then send those up through this water stream here, which will send them through into the sorting system. So we'll empty the shulker boxes, put those items into the sorting system, and then we'll take the empty shulker boxes and put those into an empty shulker box output chest. So there's still quite a lot left to do. And I'm going to have to open a door, so I apologise if you hear lots of birds. Right, this all seems to be working. I think we can build this on the Hermitcraft server now. I think I'm ready. By the way, this has taken me many hours. But before we start work on that thing, I thought it would be smart to head over to the Sahara headquarters, because me and Iskal are kind of not stressing out. We're not stressing out. We're trying to work through an issue that we slightly overlooked. So when we first designed this thing, we kept it in mind, but then when we scaled it up, we sort of forgot about it. And that is the inputs running in from the shop over to the actual warehouse itself. We need to have 47 separate input lines running to all of these droppers right here, and that's going to be very big and very laggy, and there has to be a smarter way. And I've got a few ideas. I might develop them over the next couple of days, but I also just wanted to ask for your ideas down in the comment section, because you're smarter than us. I don't understand, Grit. He's flown in, he's fired a bunch of rockets around. Where's he even gone? Is that him down there? No, that's a path. I thought that was the top of his head. That's embarrassing. Don't tell him I said that. Oh no, he's disappeared. Anyway, things are going well here. So we have got our little shulker box sorting system. We've got our non-stackable item filter system, which then runs the items out into there. That's looking fantastic. And now I'm in the process of building up the shulker box unloader. I mean, I don't know what to do with this guy. Is he... I mean, if he dies, I hope he knows that all his items are going to go into my sorting system, and I'm 100% not helping him get them out. I hope he knows that. You know, I think I preferred Grian hanging around my redstone builds. This seems a lot worse. Anyway, despite some unwanted visitors, I think this thing might actually be finished now. I think we might be done. So I've devised a bit of a test. What I've got is a bunch of stuff that the system should be able to sort out between. So we've got a filled shulker box, obviously that should do its thing. We've got some redstone blocks, which I believe, yeah, we've got a bunch of those in that first shulker box there. So if that goes up to 27, then we know that all of the redstone blocks have been sorted out into that shulker box. We've got some ice, which is just a stackable item, which should flow straight through the system. And then we have some non-stackable items, which should come out of this item elevator right here and skip that sorting system step. Let's see if it functions. I'm very scared for this one. So here goes. 3, 2, 1, go. So everything is in. And... right, first things first, redstone blocks are going in place. I saw the shulker box go through as well, so that was one of the first things that made its way through the system. And we should, at some point, I'm kind of nervous. Oh, that looked like the shulker box. Oh my word, I'm so scared. I'm not seeing any sign. I don't know what I saw now. Oh, okay, so the shulker box is out. And that is cleaning through the items. And then I guess I probably should have been watching this. Were non-stackable items flowing through there, or are they flowing out through here? I mean, I'm not seeing any evidence of non-stackable items. I saw them all travel through, but I didn't watch this water stream. Right, give me a second, I'm gonna run around. I actually just watched back the clip, and I saw a pickaxe fly out the item elevator, so clearly it is actually functioning. And let's just make sure that there's no... no, it couldn't be perfect, could it? What has happened there, then? What has happened there? Something has broken with our non-stackable item checker. I might have had some timings wrong. I don't know what I've done. Ah, we were so close. But I think I might have fixed it. But I really hadn't. So I've moved our entire shulker box system slightly further across to make room for this buffer here. So that, it's impossible to move around here. But this little buffer right here just slows things down and gives this system a little bit more time to process. Because, you know, it's a tiny bit delicate and it takes a little while. So now if we test this thing out, we place in a bunch of non-stackable items in there. We'll see that they will flow through this system and all of them will end up in that hopper there. So that is functioning, that's all working properly. So let's stop it with this technical stuff, because we've done lots of technical stuff in today's Hermitcraft episode, and let's actually get to some pretty bits. This is horrendously ugly at this point in time. I mean, look at it, it's disgusting, so we need to make it look a tiny bit more beautiful. And this is the idea that I've come up with. So we're going to continue the theme of the white concrete and also the cyan terracotta, and also the way that these things are constructed is they're naturally kind of notchy like this, so I thought we could also replicate that in the design for the walls. So that kind of continues around like this. We're going to have bands, and then we're also going to have end rods to light up the entire place, and I think I'll probably end up just having a quartz slab floor like this. I mean, we don't need anything too crazy down here, do we really? This is looking pretty cool, that's looking pretty cool, end rods are looking good. Now let's just get our quartz stairs in place up on the top, so I thought we could kind of fold in the roof like this. And that looks fairly nice. Now the only issue is that, yeah, we can't do anything about that gap because there's redstone there, so I wonder, do we do something like that? Is that the correct thing to do? I don't really know, actually, now that I think about it. Maybe I just leave it open like that. Either way, this is looking nice, super clean, super futuristic. No, I definitely got to change this. Now that that's looking good and the storage system is actually working, I just dumped a ton of items in that were tricky, all different types, and it's working perfectly. I think it's time to actually get myself the 6 shulker boxes. I came to the shop, but 8 diamonds for 2? That I need 6 shulker boxes, that is 24 diamonds. That actually seems a bit steep, so I think I'm going to give that one a miss and see if I can find some shulker boxes lying around, because I'm sure I've got some somewhere. And the short answer is yes. Yes, I do. How do I lose this many? I mean, a lot of them got taken from the melon and pumpkin farm, because of course, you know, the melon and pumpkin farm that we have at our base right now, that's going to be deactivated because we've got the much bigger and better one over at the witch farm. But still, that's a lot of spare shulker boxes. Anyway, I've dyed some up, and now we have them fully set up. So the shulker boxes that we've got are the base box. We have got, how did those items get there? We've got the wood box, we have got the general items box, and then we've got redstone bits, we've got food, and then we have got rockets as well. And those are going to automatically receive their items through this little sorting system that we've created. I am so excited to have this thing completed. This is this is going to completely change the way that we play the game, because we now have fully automatic sorting of things that we can carry with us at all times. So these shulker boxes are going to be going in my ender chest. My ender chest will be coming with me, and we'll have access to all the important stuff at all times. It's going to be, I mean, I should have done this long ago. But I thought I would quickly run back over to Sahara to give you an update on the problem that we were having earlier on. Me and Iskal have been going back and forth, and we have come up with a pretty smart idea for how we're going to do it. And it's way cooler than anything that we had in mind previously. So it's kind of, but this problem has improved Sahara. And I can't wait to get this done, and I think that Iskal is actually going to be working on it while I move into my new house. So check out his videos. Anyway, next up on the Hermitcraft server, I have flown over to this area right here. Now this is the adopted chicken area created by Stress. For those who don't know, in the previous episode of Hermitcraft, I actually adopted myself a chicken, but I don't really understand how it works. My chicken is called Fedora. And here are some details about Fedora, but I need a helping hand here, because as you guys know, I'm daft, and if I don't get a helping hand, I'll do everything wrong and everyone will laugh at me down in the comment section. So let's grab Stress.
I have Fedora's book with me, Mumbo.
Oh, brilliant.
And I heard that you had some problems.
Yeah.
As we can see, Mumbo wants Fedora but got confused. Please help. or hang on, no, it's not even. Please.
Oh, I even missed my S. Please help. Please help me.
Please help me.
Yeah, no. Was I meant to have that book? Because I brought the wrong book?
Yes. That's your book.
Right,
that's the copy. I have the other book in my hand.
Okay.
So you've chosen Fedora.
Yep.
Her habitat is Oasis.
Didn't realise it was a girl, so that's great. Okay, good start.
Oh, I assumed. Is that bad of me? Probably. Fedora's habitat is Oasis.
Yep.
And Fedora poops 20 stacks of ice blocks.
Yep.
And eats a diamond block.
Right. Yep. I knew that.
But Mumbo.
Yeah.
Isn't there like a whole thing about no one cares about ice?
Yeah, no, I know. I'm aware of this. Okay, but I'm gradually becoming a changed man. All right, I thought I'd turn it around. Please, nobody tell Iscal that I just said that. I mean, I can't even believe that I said it. I felt a bit bad because I joined onto the SciCraft server and I was chatting to those guys, and they showed me like an ice farm that took them like 4 months to build, and I stood there and I was like, I can't say that nobody cares about ice anymore when these guys are willing to dedicate 4 months to building a crazy ice farm.
Yeah, it's a bit of a kick up the bum, that, isn't it, really?
It did. It made me very happy, though, because, I mean, I am going to fill Iscal's Discord, because he's very happy with his ice farm. He's, like, really, really pleased with it, and he keeps telling me that it's the best. And I'm just going to fill his Discord with screenshots of their ice farm, just being like, well, I mean, your ice farm's all right, I guess. But it's not quite this good, is it?
Sorting the wounds and all that.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's funny. All right, well, as you can see, we see the habitat for Fedora is Oasis. So basically, as you can see by the other chickens that have lived here, you have to build an oasis for Fedora.
Right, okay.
And then she will be happy, and then you feed Fedora with the diamond block.
Okay.
And then in return, each cycle she will poop out ice blocks for you.
Okay.
So do you want to see where you do that? If you come down here.
Yep. And so just to make sure, up there is my plot. Yeah. So it's up there.
Up there is your plot.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, what you do is here's her lunchbox.
Okay.
So this is where you feed her.
Yep.
And then in here is where you'll see her poop every cycle.
Okay.
And then here is showing that she's alive. So this block here.
Okay. Okay. So once that goes out, she is. She's
yeah.
She's popped her clogs. Yep. Yeah.
So basically, what happens is in the little house, there's a button that I press each cycle. If you want to come and have a look.
Okay. Is this behind all staff only? I see.
This button, basically, I'll press it, and then there's like a random, very technical thing that happens that Iscal designed with redstone.
Yeah.
And there's like a chance that I have no idea what happens, but there's a chance that she'll either live or she'll die.
Okay.
So that's kind of what happens. Obviously, if she dies, she poops on death.
Yep.
So you do get your poop.
Right.
And then this will show how old she is. She can only live till 8.
Right, I see. Okay. That sounds good to me. I'm a little bit worried that Iscal designed the redstone. He's probably going to live to one cycle, and.
Well, actually, over here, Claudia is actually Harold, 5 years old right now.
Wow.
So Claudia's doing pretty well. But down here is your name tag.
Right.
So you can take this name tag here.
Yep.
You can put Fedora's name on it, and then you can go and tag Fedora up there.
Yep.
The little chicken I've already pre-made for you.
Okay. It's all right. I mean, it's cool. There we go.
I need to see this.
It suits so well.
Oh my God. It's all right, Fedora. He loves you, really.
Yep.
Yeah, no, she's looking.
Oh, yeah, look, there you go. we caught ice for a second there. I feel like this is coming along well.
So what I would say was just like make sure that Fedora can't get out. If she gets out, she can't poop for you.
Right. Okay. Oh, that's important. Yeah.
That's very important because otherwise, she's lost and then gone and constipated and stuff.
Right. I see. Okay. big problem. And how soon do I need to build my habitat? Is that something I need to do swiftly?
As swiftly as you want.
Okay.
She's not happy until her habitat's made, basically.
All right, I'll do that over the next couple of days. So I'll be moving into my new house. Fedora will be moving into her new house. Everyone's moving around.
Oh, you're
and having a
both
good
in
time.
sync.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Hopefully I outlive Fedora, though. I mean, and hopefully I don't poop ice, because that doesn't sound like it would be fun in the slightest.
Or eat diamonds.
Or eat diamonds.
That's very expensive.
It's
diet.
a baller move. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'll update you if that starts to happen, and then we can.
Yeah.
I don't know what you'll do about that, but we can try and sort something out. So, a massive thank you to Stress Monster for explaining all of that. In the next Hermitcraft episode, I'm going to put some serious time into developing this area and making the best oasis we can possibly build. But anyway, guys, I gotta go because I am moving into a new house. And there is so much for me to do. So I hope that you enjoyed this Hermitcraft episode. If you did, please sure to hit that like button. If you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe. But thanks for watching, guys. This has been Mumbo, and I'm out. I'll see you later. VW bus, I'm gonna miss you.
One.